No. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Diogo, I believe, mentioned it to me the other day. Password may or may not be compromised for the server. Because you inadvertently showed it while you were streaming. No, but I haven't seen anybody else get in here, so I'm not overly concerned with it. If there's ever a sign of trouble, it's not exactly a hard thing to fix, so. Yeah, what kind of problem? That is a slight problem.
Let's get the stream started. Hello everybody, welcome to another stream. Another farming stream at that, without sounds. That's cute. Now if I only knew what I don't know. So usually we have the sound going over BB audio voice auxiliary. Oh no, oh no. BB virtual.
Wonder who's joining.
Probably Peter.
Well, no, Peter was already in here when I joined.
Oh.
Whoever it is still synchronizing.
Holy cow. Hello everybody! Back boss, Shiba, gamer, and all you other lovely people.
Maybe it was Peter. My bad.
No, I was already in the server when you joined.
What is...
What is?
So some of these are all... What is going on with these fields?
What field? Why?
I'm just confused about the state of some of them.
Oh.
Like, they're partially harvested, then also from like the middle of the map left, they're just cultivated. It's like this awkward cut through most of these fields.
The stream title didn't update, isn't that cute? Can somebody change that? Oh yeah, you can. I can't
Did you want it to be?
Just farming.
Just the word farming?
I don't know. I at the moment I have a problem here with the sound. Volume mixer. Yeah, guys, you will have to manually turn it down for a moment. Good morning, Connor. Okay, everything is broken. It's an XSplit update, so what do you expect? For whatever reason, every XSplit update ever breaks the audio completely. Don't understand it, don't know why, but it's just the way things work apparently. Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. I think I got it. Dan is going to be so happy.
God. I have the stream up on the other monitor. I see it already.
Oh. Well, that's sad. No, I spoiled the surprise for you. I'm sorry. Lukey 2015 following. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Northern Pack. I will say that much. The inside of those tractors is rather simple. Actually, I'm gonna leave this one here for Dan. Because this is by far the biggest tractor there is at the moment.
Gonna stay there then. Actually, if you pull it up a little further and over to the right, I can take care of it for you.
Well, what are you gonna do to it? What? No,
Think
you will
about
not.
what's in
You
front
will,
of it and to the
you will do no such thing.
I have the power.
Yeah. Your kids don't know that anymore.
I know the song.
You better. You're not that young.
I mean...
Yeah, compared to me. But
I'm like 13 years younger than you.
yeah, I know. Thanks for noticing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Having issues with the Super Bee over there?
A little bit. Physics are not exactly EPS 2.
This is not construction sim physics.
Yeah, that would be something. That would be a completely different problem altogether. Yeah, no, by all means, don't line up at all.
Lining up is overrated.
Hey Peter, you wanna come and start moving tractors to the farm?
He's harvesting with me.
Oh. Well then I will do that. What are you guys
Unless he wants
harvesting?
to run away. I'm not gonna keep him here. I'm harvesting soybeans. Field 5.
Ah, yeah. That should bring us some money. Am I just blind? Or is this absolutely not one?
You have to manually attach.
Oh, don't tell me. Maybe.
Because, like, the harvester, I could do the standard attaching,
You're right.
but I had to get out to hook up the PTO.
You are right. Since 5K, wow, yeah, gun lazy. That's a while. All right, here goes nothing. Literally.
I think you're off to my right. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I'm coming around. Have to move more tractors. Hello, Robert, George, Chris. What a smooth transition, I know, right? It is amazing. Actually, I might start... do we have the plows down there still, or are they already up at the farm? Or the cultivator?
I don't know where anything is.
It's amazing. Nice, realistic. Nice. I had to have those old versatile though, because those are... Oh, lovely. Yeah, I heard about the attack. Hey Michael, you want to grab the rest of the versatiles and bring them up here to the farm? Oh wow, it's getting busy. Thanks for the follow. Who followed? Who followed?
I'm gonna guess the person in the previous chat message. I don't know. Maybe not. It was like a 7-minute difference. I don't know.
What I love about those versatiles is that they do actually have 3-point hitches on the back. Hello, Heinrich. Someone called Brian. Well, someone called Brian. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Northern Pack. Are you guys aware that in the last 3 days I gained almost 150 followers on Twitch? That is nice. And I was right, by the way. I got a letter this morning back from Twitch about my application to become a partner. They pretty much told me, lol, no. Hello, Edo.
Come back when you're bigger.
Yep, exactly. You can come back when you're all grown up.
I think it used to be it was like 5,000 followers and like 100 it varied on how many you had to have for views.
They want...
They were less strict on that.
From the thing that they linked me is they want 500 concurrent viewers pretty much on every stream. So
yeah, I know they're not that strict on that because I know somebody who doesn't do that who's been partnered for a while, for a little over a year now.
Yeah, I guess we'll just give it time. I got nothing but time. It's all good.
It was like that, or if you... There was like some other like specialty clause if you did something out of the norm type thing. There was some extra like conditions that you could meet.
Well, I do. I
forget what they are.
I torture you with big tractors. Sketchy Wolf is now following.
Don't think that counts.
Well, that is something special though.
I don't think it's that kind of special.
No, it's true.
That kind of special is the special that counts.
That's true as well. But as I said, I have nothing but time. And I mean, Paul predicted that. He said, oh, well, that was a little bit premature, don't you think? I said, yeah, I know. But that's okay. If you don't try, then you will never succeed. One more, yeah. Oh, where? Behind them, or beside them, or anywhere around there. Shiva, the purpose of more tires on the tractor is the more tires you have, the more area you have that the weight of the tractor is dispersed on, and the less impact on the ground you have. Now the only problem is with tires that big, is that our field? Yeah, yes, yes it is. Never mind.
I'm confused. Why is this not unloading?
R.
I really have to?
Because if you are not perfectly lined up now, then you also dumped everything on the ground. Which wasn't possible when it was all automatic.
Okay then.
I could paint like Bob Ross, yes, I could. I mean, I could farm like Bob Ross too. What? No, I couldn't.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
That wasn't as bad as I was afraid it was going to be. There's two combines going on rows next to each other, opposite directions.
Oh.
I entirely expected the ends of the header to catch each other. But we didn't, somehow.
Well, that's good.
You go on creative and play your guitar for a stream.
Right. And by the end of the stream, I have no followers left. No, I think we...
No, but you could if you wanted to do like modeling or something, or texture design or stuff. You could go on creative and do that. Kind of like what you used to do.
I think I
Maybe
used
something
to do
else
that.
you could do. Yeah, you did. I remember you used to do. I think it was when you were doing A3L. You were doing like bunker or barracks and such buildings.
Yeah. That is correct. That is correct. Michael, why? Just why?
Is he on top of the silo?
Of course he is.
Yep.
Well, on top of the concept. If I jump out. Yeah. I do ETS MP and ATS MP and all those kinds of things.
Peter, do you not use GPS?
If you fall, you call safe. I don't think they're gonna come all the way from San Andreas here.
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't think it works that way.
Harry Plays, this is a versatile. And this is a versatile from before the time when they... Well, this actually is a versatile Bueller. And the other one is a versatile Ford, because versatile used to have both. Well, now they are just Buellers. But there was a time when they had both. Jamie is awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he missed the 6. And Sea Devil, welcome to the Northern Pack. Yes, I am.
Everyone has completed their task.
Who's complete the task?
Helper 1 or Helper I.
Who hired a helper?
Don't know.
Because it's like major expensive. I think the cultivators are parked down here. Yes, Chris, I do. I do. I used to have one and then I didn't, and now... Oh, officer, you are more than welcome. Hey Michael, you can drive Super B if you want. I have to find... Where did the...
Where is the what?
I'm looking for the cultivator.
Probably up on field 8. I know there's a plow up there.
Where am I? Where's it?
You are on the south side of field 5. And the cultivator is to the east of field 4. So it's below you.
Yep, I've seen it. Okay, so I have to go... I have to come around the mountain.
And basically go straight and make a right.
Alright, Harry, have a good one. What's a Super B? What? Oh, yeah.
Michael, it's the truck on the west side of field 5. It's got 2 trailers.
That's why he's not transport. Ah, there it is.
Go west, not north.
Huh?
There you go. Watching his marker run north along the north through the middle of the field.
No. Oh, you. Did you notice that those Versatile have actually animated engines? This might...
No, because I haven't gotten close enough to one. I've only been in the Harvester since I got on the server.
Ah. Super B is the trailer combination.
The trailers. The truck is a twin star, yes.
Yes. Oh, for at least another hour and a half, 2 hours. Oh yeah, I know that I have to manually attach, I just wanted to line up. And as you've seen, the articulation did not stay. So... No, with those are just tractor, tractor mods. We are waiting for the big butt on the 9th. Remember, bud. River Soft Tea, that's right. And the snow was cold and white up until it melted. You bet your body. Yeah, no, we had snow to begin the day with, and then it changed to rain. There came the rain again. So how's everybody doing this wonderful, well, for me, still evening? And I do apologize that I once again missed my start time, but that had this time completely different reasons. I never saw sunshine. Huh? What do you mean?
Harvesters are mildly inconvenienced.
Wow.
You can't just keep unloading. When the hopper's empty, you can't just keep unloading as you harvest. It automatically shuts off.
Well, because that's not how you do it in real life.
Meh.
You empty your hopper and then...
Meh.
Meh. Wow, you guys were actually fast with this field.
Well, there's two of us.
Look at you go.
And it was already a third of the way done when we started.
Oh, okay. Just met a wonderful girl from Russia. Right on. Misty has school in the morning. Master Ken. How do you bring up GPS?
Left control and numpad 0. And left control numpad...
Period.
Well,
I think.
and to actually use it, you'll have left control, so you have a mouse cursor so you can click the buttons.
Oh. Yeah, I wanted to say that. Yeah. Well, Shiva, what can I say?
Oh wait, that's right. Peter's here. I'm so used to harvesting alone on a field.
Hey,
At the beginning,
Sanjit.
I can't just run to the next aisle over.
Oh yeah, that would be That would be helpful, I guess. I wonder if those tractors actually get dirty. It looks like the tracks definitely are getting dirty, but I don't think that the tractor itself does, to be honest with you. Oh, never mind. As I'm saying it. Yeah. Yep, a good old versatile tractor technology from the 90s. Well, late 80s, early 90s. You're a man of great influence. I don't know about all that. As I said before, if you need to learn, then you need to learn. My streams will not go away. Your school, however, will eventually end. And if you didn't learn enough, then... Yeah, I like those old tractors. Yes, you gamers, it's yeah, it could be late 80s. Although then, of course, they retrofitted some quad tracks on them. You are learning, Michael. You never had anything to do with farming whatsoever. Plus, you are from Toronto, so how could I hold it against you? You don't have really many tractors in Toronto. School football, also known as soccer match. Yeah, have fun and good luck. Our class versus 8 and 9. How are you guys making out there with the harvest?
We're just about done.
Alright then.
I'm running up the last row right now.
That is probably a good idea, Beck. How long have I been a Christian? Well, that's a long story. Sean, Helper E, what? Who's hiring helpers? Okay, this is coming to an end right now. Sorry guys, have to quickly log into my admin account. There will be no more hired help. Because that's how we always end up in the minus. There. Back. So, going back to... bonus touch, yes, yes, yes. These shuttle control expansion. There. Fixed. I don't know, but there's no more hiring helpers. Nope. So who asked that question again? That was. So I grew up as son of two. Wow. In Germany you have either Lutheran or Catholic, and my parents were Lutheran. You have to talk to police. Oh, okay. But they were not practicing in terms of dragging me to church every Sunday. In fact, I don't even think we went most of the Christmases. So naturally I had a rather loose relationship with the church. I used to say that Alex will join the farming with us. With us? Oh, with you. I wish I could concentrate on one thing. That would be so nice. Oh boy, yeah, the bipolar field. Have fun.
What?
Oh, the bipolar field, which is it's 3/4 soy, then there is 10 or so rows of corn, and then it's back to soy.
Just happened. Right. There's a hole in the field there.
A hole in the field?
Well, it's like a dip that's enough to that with the angle being at the bottom of the angle, the header is pushing the drive wheels off the ground.
Oh.
I'm just coming to an abrupt stop. Trying to get this last edge.
And it's not cooperating, is it?
But the edge of the field is like the bottom of the incline, so it's the edge of the header when I try and give a little extra space. It's causing problems.
I see.
Do you ever feel the same stuff, Peter? Soybeans?
For the most part.
Really? In that case, Michael, just go over and keep unloading Peter until you're full or we run out of that crop.
Oh, you're almost done, eh? Nice.
I told you last time you asked, I was on the last run. Just cleaning up because of the terrain mod. Does the bouncy and misses spots.
Yeah. This Thursday farm will be fun with manual attach and stuff. Is it gonna have drive control too? It can both. It can keep me on track, or it can just tell me what path to stay on. At the moment I'm running pretty much automatic though, so I can concentrate on the chat. Manual attach, yeah, it's gonna be fun. That's a very helpful way to go straight lines, yes. Good morning, Linus. How you doing? That's exactly right, Joe. In fact, now the... Oh, who's coming in?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm collecting ideas to talk about in future ATS-ETS episodes. One of them was why modding is more complex than it was in recent years. And seems to be changing faster. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, I've had that issue too. And you're not alone.
Yeah, sure. See, the reason that I'm not going all the way to the end of the field is that I don't do headlands. Because if, obviously in this game it absolutely does not matter whatsoever. But let's say this would be cattle and cattle. Crops and cattle.
Cattle and crops.
Cattle and crops. So there you... Hey, Southern Wolf. So there you have the problem that... if you go over the headlands first and then you keep going back and forth, by the time you go the last time over the headlands, or you make your last pass, you gonna have compacted everything that you initially cultivate. So what you do is you go pretty much up until the last 2 rows. You go back and forth like this, and then you're gonna see that I'm gonna go on that second last row. I'm gonna go up on the outside, go over, turn around, come back, go down, and go this way. And this way is going to be the last pass, and then I'm off the field and don't have to disturb the soil anymore with my tractor. If that makes any sense. Well, you will see it here right away. And again, there is no right or wrong way, because if you ask 20 farmers, they will tell you 20 ways, and every of them will tell you his way is the right way. The other guy has absolutely no idea what the heck he's talking about. What's quite good on toast? What?
Yeah, I don't have the YouTube chat up.
Oh, I have both.
Are they talking about Vegemite?
Oh, maybe. Have you ever had?
I'm in no hurry to. I stick with Tim Tams for the Australian food.
There you go. Google how to do it, yeah. If in doubt. Hey bossman, how's it going? You missed the beginning by almost an hour. You can start seeding if you feel inclined to do so. The field that I'm cultivating right now. My favorite beverage from Tim Hortons. Oh boy. Hot chocolate. There has to be hot chocolate.
Not coffee?
Hey?
Hot coffee?
No, she was said other than coffee, of course. Mind if I ask who you use? Oh, GoDaddy. Might be not the cheapest, probably isn't, but from the service I have to say by far the best I ever dealt with. You heard hot chocolate, yes. French vanilla cappuccino. Yeah, see, cappuccino is not really. It's not really mine. Rip. Oh, have you heard anything from James?
Macintosh?
Mm-hmm.
I was watching him stream earlier. He turned himself in because they did serve him the warrant. It's
long story.
Let's just say James Macintosh as a character may not be long for existence.
Oh.
Because, I mean, he's going through with the trial because, I mean, I gave you some updates earlier while I was watching the stream.
Yeah.
He's basically, there was a number of charges. He pled guilty to one, which was abuse of official capacity or position or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But all the others, which was 10 counts of aggravated assault against a peace officer, 1 times illegal weapons possession or magazine possession, and 1 time something else I forget. The weapons possession was a second-degree felony. The other was a third-degree felony that I forget, and the assaults were capital because it was against a peace officer.
Oh, yeah.
And so, but he's pleading not guilty to all of those because he was teleported there. He didn't go there on his own.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, apparently, Coast Guard started shooting them before anything happened. It was after Coast Guard opened fire on them that John Z spawned in the rifles so they could shoot back.
Oh, okay.
And this was a whole thing that was already arranged with Coast Guard ahead of time. This is my understanding from James's side. So if there's anybody else that's a part of this that's listening that has other information, that this is where I'm getting my information.
But, yeah.
You know, on the boat with him was a couple of executive admins, Code, who is no longer a chief, and Robin, sub-director.
Yeah.
John Z was there. They had Kane's blessing to do what they were doing before it even started.
I'm not super surprised, to be honest with you.
Well, because that was the thing. Max said he asked Kane, like, hey, is this going to be an issue because he's the sheriff if he's involved with these guys? Just like looking at the stuff and messing around with it.
Yeah.
And Kane said, no, it's not a problem because they're just doing testing stuff. It's whatever. You know, we're in this testing phase at the moment. It's not a problem. Well, then the SD somehow showed up because they didn't know it was just a little fun thing that was going on. And so they started shooting at the ship because they saw Coast Guard shooting at it. And so then they got fired back upon because that's what happens when you shoot guns at people. And they didn't take too kindly to it. And that's when the witch hunt started. At least Andrew and Malcolm, I think, are kind of heading up the issue at this point.
Yeah.
Are ensuring that DOJ is pursuing everybody else who was on the boat as well, not just James. The impeachment process was exclusively after, well, according to Stacy and Callum, the impeachment process started after the incident. It's a direct result of the incident. And oh, this sucks. I have to back all the way out of this. And it's basically Sean Matthews, the undersheriff, is the one that started it.
The impeachment
and
process.
It was and it was on the basis of they don't feel he's fit to lead. And once they removed him from the position, normally the undersheriff would be the acting sheriff for the time being.
Yeah.
He immediately bucked it and gave it to Callum. Which a lot of people are like, yeah, okay, big surprise there. Last night, Callum and Stacy and Matthews were let go, and then immediately brought back, and James was removed from his position, ending trial. And so now I don't know entirely what's going on with the elections.
Well, it looks like there is a regular election now happening, eh? because everybody in that dog
Supposedly,
is
from what I've heard, the elections will only be relevant if he is found guilty.
Oh,
If he
otherwise
is
they're
found
gonna
not guilty in
reinstate him.
his trial, he will continue to be the sheriff.
Question is
But
if he wants to
At
after
this point, yeah, that's the thing. He's not really interested because he's had so much. Everybody's just been slandering like crazy and just shit talking.
Well, I mean,
essentially.
let's be honest. This whole thing started when he was running.
Yeah. Then that's ultimately that's part of the issue because according to James, Callum was basically not there. Even though he was the captain and part of the command, he was not there for most of it. And while James was actively on the island, the captain and the lieutenants were basically going behind his back and changing things in the department. Like, there is no highway division or any divisions within the department anymore. They got rid of them all. While he was on the server, and they didn't tell him about it, and he didn't want it that way. Oh wait, I didn't want to turn this way. So that's why he let Stacy and Callan go, because they were actively working against him and causing problems. Actually, no, he didn't let Stacy go direct. I'm getting mixed reports on that one, actually. But Matthews and Callum were for sure let go because of that.
Well, did you see? I mean, I was quiet for the most part, but when I seen Chad and Stacy and Callum going on in the shout box, I said, you could. This is.
Yeah, and the big issue now is everybody's claiming because the criminals, the career criminal guys are supporting him, that he's corrupt and in bed with the criminals. But it's like, that's not the case. They like him because A, he doesn't treat them like
Garbage.
crap, like the rest of the SD do.
Yeah.
And so they like him because he's willing to work with them and set up scenarios and do things like that and figure out what's working and what's not. Everybody else just says you're scum and your opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I kind of don't blame them for liking him. And that was his biggest thing, is he was interested in what's best for the server. And that's why at this point he had been streaming when Malcolm and Andrew came into a channel with him, and because there had been a rumor going around that he was not opposed to doing an RP event that kills off his character. Just start fresh. So they were trying to confirm that rumor mill with him to make sure that they didn't start to set that up and then find out it wasn't actually something he wanted to do. But he seemed to be he was at that point interested in what's the easiest for the Chiefs, because they've been dealing with a lot of shit out of this as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean you've seen.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's a whole thing. He was getting yanked around by DOJ like nobody's business. Too. He was told he was originally surrendered in the Lubbock SD, and before they even left there, he was going to be out on bail because he had no prior criminal history or anything. And everybody knew that. People knew the true circumstances of it. Like, it wasn't like he was intentionally going and shooting everybody.
Yeah.
It was an isolated incident type thing. So it's not like he had he was going to be a real public risk.
Right.
Well, 3 hours later, he's still in a jail cell. And they had told him multiple times, "Oh yeah, you're going to be out on bail soon." They had moved him to DOC. Stuff and kept him there for a while, and they were trying to keep him just in a cell the whole time. He'd get out for like 2 minutes, and then they'd say, "You have to go back in the cell now."
Oh,
this is DOJ. This is DOJ doing this. DOJ being read as Jimmy Z and Quando O'Reilly and Carter Church.
By the way, guys, DOJ, not Polecat's DOJ.
Not Polecat's group. Yeah, no. An actual DOJ is legal side of things, not the law enforcement side of things.
Which technically shouldn't really be the same. Different story.
But yeah, it's like, and they just kept jerking him around until he just blew up. He ended up being like what a lot of the criminals are when they're just like, they don't want to comply and they just start running around. He started doing that because he didn't want to go back in the cell until Wando raised him, basically, in the prison, while somebody else was trying to put cuffs on him and drag him back into the cell. Like, it was just like, these guys were being friendly with him, and he was being entirely compliant, and totally just going with whatever they needed to do. Mm-hmm. Like, then they started being ridiculous about stuff. And that's when he was like, alright, you guys are being stupid about this. And when they just kept escalating it, because they technically have no authority and no authorization to use tasers, period, because they've never been officially trained with them.
Yeah.
So the fact that he was doing that, like, this was after the discussion with Malcolm and Andrew, so he was just like he was just messaging Malcolm like, you need to get here now because this is getting out of hand.
Yes, Carl, we are selling the soybeans.
So, and it's at that point he just kind of was like, you know what? Because originally he was like, I'll think about what I want to do and if I want to do an RP event or if I want to try and just wait and see this out and just keep this character. Mm-hmm. He just was like, he was the most angry I've ever seen him. Mm-hmm. He was just like, I'm done. Just kill my character off. I don't care anymore. Like, I'm done with this. This is beyond ridiculous. And I agree. I would have lost my cool long before he did, and that was just like, this is just ridiculous.
The thing that the thing that I couldn't do is, if I would make a character that would be completely like a different name that has nothing to do with me, quote unquote, the real person, I guess I would have no problem with it. But yeah. I could never kill I could kill the character, but then that would be it. I would not be on that server anymore.
Yeah. So he's kind of at this point he's annoyed at the moment because there's no defense attorneys. Mm-hmm. Because Quando and Z and Church were the defense attorneys. And the only other ones that there are in SD.
Wait, is it Z?
If they're going to represent him, then they have to resign from the sheriff's department to do it, and that's not fair to them.
No.
Yeah, Z, O'Reilly, Church, they're all the DOJ now.
Oh.
All of the defense attorneys are all the former defense guys are all DOJ now. Like, it's ridiculous.
Hello, Peter George. Have you heard?
So he's
yes.
That's pretty much where he's at now.
Yeah.
And at the very, he basically got out and was going to only go for like 15 more minutes because he had to leave for work. Got kidnapped by Chad.
Oh no.
Chad and Izzy and them. It was just like, all right, well.
There's that.
Yep. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. He's kind of like he's pretty much not planning on going back to SD at this point because the deck's stacked against him. It's been stacked against him this whole time. He's got no defense attorneys to go to. He's been shafted like nobody's business.
Yeah, no kidding.
So he's pretty much at the point of he's gonna be moving on to something else. I told him to come join fire department. He's seriously considering EMS.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's just kind of the whole scenario is ridiculous, and it was. Yeah.
Yes.
And part of the issue too is like the whole getting removed from his position and like having the election start. A lot of people thought that was DOJ's doing, like they were just annoyed with him what he did, but that's not the case. That was the Chiefs exclusively. DOJ just wanted to be able to RP it out and serve a warrant for his arrest because of the actions he took. That's all they wanted. Just do it, legitly. But then the Chiefs decided to escalate it and also remove him from a position in both elections. And
All right,
much
Peter,
as I don't want to think it's this way, Go ahead.
Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, eh?
As much as I don't want to think so,
Yeah.
I have a strong feeling that it was Troy's doing that happened. Because Troy's in the SD.
Yeah.
Troy was very much against Peter during the election and very much for Callum and...
Yeah, but he shouldn't be, like...
I agree. He shouldn't be getting involved in the way of things. But...
Yeah, we all know. Yeah.
Considering how outspoken he was during the election last time against McIntosh, I have too much of a suspicion to believe that he's involved more than he should be, and is abusing his position.
Yeah, you might be onto something there. Can somebody come with a trailer? Do you think DJ will still come after him? Don't you think he will have a... Oh, well, yeah. But there is also Clayton's Law.
What was the question?
And plus, if they kill him off, it doesn't matter because... if he's gonna have a criminal record, well, if he kills the character, it doesn't matter because the new character will not have a criminal record.
Life roll.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, because that was he was trying to figure out too, is like if he just left custody and then got killed by Chad, you know, as you're prone to have happen,
yeah.
would that solve the problem? Would that clear the charges then? Because they constantly dealt with that with like Izzy and them, where they would get into gunfights and then they would bleed out and they couldn't go after them anymore. Yeah, because of the life rule. But Malcolm explained that's not how it works.
But the thing with NLR is though, and I know they say it works their way, but the thing with NLR is I think if you just bleed out, well, you don't lose anything really.
You lose whatever was in your inventory.
Yeah, well, okay, but you don't lose your life. Like, you don't lose all the achievements, you don't lose... You know, that's where I say, okay, well, it's not really NLR that applies. Unless you actually lose. Now what's going on here?
Basically, Malcolm explained, it's like that's the reason that that works the way it does with the criminals is because it happened in the exact instance of it happening. Like if he had died in the pirate ship thing, because he got hit and bled out, then the charges would all be dropped because in theory the instance character died.
That trailer is not working for that at all.
Yeah, grab a forage harvester or something, Southern.
Yes, you need a different trailer.
So it's going to be interesting. They're assuming. I mean, I don't know if any more discussion went on and if he's actually going to do it or not. But they're trying to figure out a good way of doing a big RP event for killing him off. McIntosh had a really good idea, and that was him hitting a tree and getting a concussion from it, being unable to call for help. Because it's so fitting for him because he always hits trees.
That's true.
I even commented, I'm like, I think if you were to die, hitting a tree would be the best fitting death you could possibly have. Just because of what it is. They were trying to think like it could be interesting to have, you know, Chad and his gang get to you while you're out awaiting trial or something. You know, something like that where, you know, they're already known to be after you because you were the sheriff. So it would be a logical make sense. But they just don't want him to go out, walk into the street, get hit by a car, and call that killing his character.
Yeah. Grab one of the large tractors and grab the trailer that I just leased. The good news is here with this field being where it is, it's like right beside the silage bunker.
Yeah, that's pretty much the latest that I know of. There's quite a petition now going around to essentially have the staff apologize to James because he was treated very poorly with regards to this whole thing. And the kind of the expression that, like, you know, this should not have been handled the way it was handled. Both Kane and Zanaza have signed this petition because they're unhappy with the way things were handled as well.
Yeah,
It's interesting because DOJ and the Callum loyalists, as I call them in the SD, are both speaking out saying that everybody's so misinformed or underinformed and you guys don't understand why certain things are happening and da-da-da-da-da. And they're complaining that Kane is using his position and slandering individuals because he's not coming and asking them to get the facts. Like, you guys need to be more open then.
Yeah.
Because DOJ, the head chief justice or whatever of DOJ is saying we have a statement coming out later on this evening with more information about the whole situation. And it's like, well, right now you have a bunch of people speculating and freaking out over this, and you're telling us in 5 or 6 hours you're going to come out with something. That's way too late. You've already got people speculating. You need to put out a statement now.
Yeah.
That was Nick Patel saying that. Nick Patel started this petition.
He is very open with his criticism.
Yes.
Which I find refreshing because there is so much backstabbing going on, it's not even funny anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting too because it was with the people complaining about Kane commenting the way he was. This is the first time that Kane has commented in a forum since beta started. And this is what he's posted multiple times in this thread. And Zanaza's posted a few times too, and he's calling out people for being so uptight about having real life experience to do any of these jobs, and like giving preference to people who have real life experience in all this business.
Yeah,
that's always Callum's big thing. Is like, I'm a cop, I know what I'm doing, I have all this real life experience. Because with Rockford and Callum both. So why people were voting for them? It's like that. Kane's like that means nothing. You don't need to have any real world experience in order to run a department in a life server.
No.
That's not what this is meant to be. And
it helps in certain situations. I mean, when it comes to the law and everything.
And Zanaza kind of made the same comment. And he even made fun of it, like, I have no real life outside of this. Should I get insta-banned now because I have a life in the game?
Yeah.
It's just like, that whole concept is so
flawed.
Flawed. It's just like you guys need to really rethink what you're trying to do here. So it's just interesting to see now a divide forming between the directors and the chiefs, and the chiefs having their own issues with Code. I don't know if Code stepped down willingly, or if he was fired, or if he was told, or if he was like a forced step down to where it's not officially fired, but like your position does not exist anymore, basically.
Yeah.
Type thing. Because I've heard both sides. I've heard it said that he he resigned or quit, and I've heard it said that he was fired. So it depends on who you talk to. What I heard, McIntosh's side, is that Code got fired over the incident since he was on the yacht. And
I hate to say that, but
he's getting criticized and kind of reprimanded over it. And he feels bad because now, because of him being raked over the coals basically for his participation, everybody else is getting raked over the coals and reprimanded and punished. And he feels it's his fault that Code got fired because of this whole issue. And it's just like, it's just one thing after another.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's be honest, he's not entirely wrong on that one, though.
No, yeah, but I mean, Malcolm said it's not your fault at all. Code should have known better, ultimately. Like, the lot of them should have known better before getting into that. I mean, Robin was on the boat too, partaking just as much. So that's the whole other thing, because then Robin's turning around saying it wasn't a server event. He should have, and he shouldn't have done what he did. It's like, okay, well, it wasn't his choice to be there. Because either Code, Johnsy, or Robin were the ones that put him there.
Yeah.
They organized it with CG to have this whole engagement thing because it was the pirate yacht. So that's the one thing that nobody's talking about. They're just talking about the fact that he shot at SD guys. Because that's all. That's the big case and the big argument.
But here's the question.
That's all that they care about. They don't care about the extenuating circumstances.
But did the character James McIntosh, Sheriff James McIntosh, open fire, or was it?
He was technically on duty, wearing the uniform.
Okay.
So that's kind of the big crux of the complaint. It's like, he should have changed. However, at the same time, the weapons were spawned in because it's basically, this whole scenario could not have happened if it had not been put on by chiefs or devs or something, because the boat does not exist in the game on its own without being spawned in.
Yeah.
Guns could not have been in there because they were AK rifles, which are not in the game yet. You know, he was dragged there by he was spawned there essentially by one of the people with that power. I don't think Johnsy has that power. I don't think devs have that power. I don't know. So it's like, it's not like this whole scenario could not have happened if it had not been enabled and put in place essentially by the higher ups. He just happened to be there at the time. That's the whole. That's what everyone's in a tizzy about, because there's the camp that's like, well, James shouldn't have partaken and shouldn't have fired the gun at that point.
And they are not entirely wrong on that.
This shouldn't have been taken seriously.
Yeah.
That's what a number of. I was chatting with some of the fire and EMS guys a little earlier, and they were of the opinions like, once Johnsy started spawning in planes and having planes fly in formations low over the island for hours, nothing on that island should have been taken seriously, because they were crashing left, right, and center. Because earlier that day we had a plane fly straight into the side of a fire truck on the runway. Like,
that's a new
none
one.
of this is legit at that. It was parked on the runway because 3 of them had collided, and we responded because, explosion at the airfield. We didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
And we didn't know they were AI at that point. What am I looking at in front of me?
I don't know. What are you looking at?
People who cannot drive straight.
Oh.
And so it's basically like nothing on that island should have been taken seriously at that point, because there's obviously some dev stuff going on that's gonna mess with things and interfere with kind of real role play. And nobody cared. It would seem. So. It's one of those frustrating. Caught me driving on a 90 degree. What does that even mean?
I'm trying to figure out what in the world that could mean. And yes, Sheriff Macintosh is a very cool customer.
Yeah. That's one thing too, is like, that's the one thing too, a lot of the people don't understand is like, the people playing Criminal now used to be, almost all of them used to be SD on the server. Chad used to be the sheriff at one point.
Yeah.
Like in Alpha.
Can you imagine?
Him and Walter Moore together. Like, the people who are supporting him used to be cops and understand the roleplay that goes into that. We're trying to provide a better environment overall. And, you know, it's just what it is.
Looks like the people of Fisher Island want charges dropped for James and the warrant removed from him. Apparently there's a
Big
letter
change
to
from
Chief.
last night. Yeah, that's the one that I was talking about with Nick.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not... Last night for 1.5 hours, there was a poll open that was like 58 to 7. People wanted to see this proceed. Warrant served, trial, everything. They've only got... This obviously has gone... This thread's been open longer than that, and it's basically been reply with your name if you want to sign the thing, and every once in a while Nick will go and update the original post to have the names. But it's really obnoxious because friggin' Tommy Baker, the really annoying one that likes to talk and post messages like crazy, to be a PR guy. His first post on that thread was pointing out how like 5 of the original signers were quote-unquote known felons. Like, that was all he cared about. Like, he didn't care about any of the other stuff. He did that, and then all of his posts have either been calling people felons or slandering everybody who's involved. But he calls them out. Oh, you guys just don't understand. You guys just don't know what. You're just misinformed. Like, okay, guys, that's really the kind of attitude you want to have.
Yeah.
And you're not going to have a very friendly populace.
No.
You're not going to have very many. You're not going to have very many friends in the fire department either. Because we're watching this from the sidelines and seeing the stunts you guys are pulling. We're not stupid. You know, it's like Jason and Stacy both will sling mud like crazy if they feel like the opponent is not on their side.
Yeah.
They have no problems getting into pissing matches over it. It's just like, that's not the kind of person I want leading a law enforcement department.
I don't know about this whole thing. I'll be right back though, I need coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing, for sure.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It just keeps getting more interesting every day.
I'll be right back, guys. I need coffee! FISD and DOJ. From what time? Did you read anything?
My mic was muted. No, because I don't know what he just said. I don't have the YouTube chat up.
Oh.
At the very end of it, right as it disappeared, I saw him. He asked me if I had seen something, but
Correction statement from FISD and DOJ from yesterday for 4 a.m.
correction statement. If this was their late announcement, information.
Kenny. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't know. How do we deal with the bipolar field? Well, you guys harvest as much soy as you can. I come down there and grab the... I come in and grab the corn. See you, James. Thanks for stopping by, eh?
Yeah, no, I kind of stopped
Josh Murphy.
looking at the threads for a little while, about an hour or two before to get dinner, because I just got tired of the
Drama.
Yeah, I guess that's the nicest way to put it.
Yeah, I know. I have a couple of other words for that, but I'm gonna use them right now.
Apparently, they amended the rules. The server.
Uh-huh.
They explicitly stated now that as long as you're not in FIFR, corruption is perfectly legitimate in the factions. Basically, you'll answer to DOJ, not to chiefs.
Yeah.
If you decide to be corrupt and get caught. While on duty, people or individuals who are part of FIFR cannot be interfered with, aka you cannot take them hostage or rob them or anything. And not in the rules, we're now allowed to carry CCPs.
Whoa. Back up for a second.
Duty.
What?
That's from Troy. Because we keep getting shot at
And you can.
right now.
Yeah.
Troy has decided that the rule forbidding fire and EMS from being armed on duty is, at least temporarily, no longer in effect.
Oh.
There's a little bit extra. There's a little bit extra restrictions now on it. Basically, we can't. Normal CCP, you can interfere if somebody else in the vicinity, like if you're within a certain range and somebody else is being threatened by it,
Yeah.
or with a threat, you can interfere. That doesn't apply to us. It's basically if you are directly being threatened with a weapon, then we can draw our weapons. But, yeah, it's
Yes, Josh. CCP is concealed
ridiculous.
carry permit.
My concern with that is that starts to be a thing. It's going to be open season.
Yeah.
It's going to pave the way for all rules to be restricted.
Yeah.
All rules to be removed regarding.
Yeah, because now they can say, oh, well.
messing with us. It's just one more thing for Chad and his gang to say, oh, EMS aren't neutral.
Yeah.
They carry guns now. Like, I don't know. Apparently, supposedly, rumor mill says they're going to be harder on criminals breaking server rules after this next update. So,
Oh.
we'll see. I mean, they're trying to get better better criminal RP than just run around, shoot people, and steal a couple $1,000 off of them. You know, they're trying to get more elaborate stuff. So it's like if you rob the bank and then do something else that would make sense as a post-bank robbery type crime, they're totally cool with that, even if it seems like a petty crime.
Yeah.
But if you just like go and rob somebody you saw passing on the street, then they have an issue with it.
Oh, makes sense.
Kidnap a court officer because he has inside information on the layout of the bank, totally cool. Kidnap the EMS, there's no reason to kidnap an EMS. You're not going to get anything useful from them, so there's no, you can't do that.
Well, only reason.
So it's like it's interesting, kind of what they're trying to do. The problem is they're not doing it because there's just not that much to do.
So then we're gonna go to field 5 quickly and take care of that.
I don't know. It's there's issues. A number of people, including chiefs, seem to think that after the wipe and everything is done, a lot of the issues will resolve themselves.
I don't think so. I think it's
done. To a degree, some of them will.
I'm just concerned that at that point, it's gonna be too much done, too many feelings, or too many, too many bridges burned.
Initially, when I heard about the wipe and there was discussion on whether factions would be wiped or not, I was very against it because for a number of other people, because of what it would take to get back up and running again, and the fact that you would then be out medical services and police services for that period of time. I'm kind of less opposed to it because I think a wipe of SD might be warranted at this point. Because depending on who's running, if it's just Callum and Baker, I'm not voting. Because neither one of them are qualified, in my opinion. Neither one of them have done anything to warrant me choosing to vote for them.
But Callum is a real left cop.
I don't care.
Nice save. I know what you were thinking.
He could be best sheriff in the country. Given plenty of awards because of his amazing service and quality of professionalism and stuff. I honestly don't care. His behavior in this community has nullified any credentials he may have, as far as I'm concerned. Him and his girlfriend or wife or whatever she is.
Well, is she though?
Yeah. I mean, if she's not, she's sure trying to be. The moment anybody goes against Callum, she's out for blood.
Yeah, well, you know,
we witnessed that quite clearly with James.
I was about to say, we witnessed that with James and vice versa. Remember the whole issue when there was still this thing called tactical paramedic.
Yeah, the tactical medic stuff.
Or tactical medic, whatever it was. Yeah, exactly.
I wish that would come back. I think that was a great thing.
Yeah, I don't think you will ever see that.
I don't know.
Kenneth. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out.
If Callum gets sheriff, which he probably will.
Wow. Yeah, and we all know who's gonna be the medic.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be interesting because he's not said anything about running. probably smart because he would be getting a lot more hate if he did. I'm curious who he would take for an undersheriff. It's going to be his little cohort Matthews, or if it's going to be Stacy.
I think even though he would like it to be Stacy, he couldn't do it.
I would agree with that.
You disagree?
I agree that he wouldn't.
No, yeah. I just think
I don't know, because I don't think that Rockford would come back for that. I don't know if Rockford will run. I know he was on the TS today. I don't know how up to date he is on all the issues. Didn't do anything. He's fine. Yeah, so I know who Baker's running with. They picked a terrible time to acknowledge that because I did it in the shout box first, and about 10 lines before that, the guy said he didn't feel he was fit to be a command member. That's why he wasn't running, and he was getting in a pissing match with Chad and gang. So that was a great time for them to acknowledge that the guy was going to be running mate there as under sheriff.
Yeah.
Like for all his claims of being a PR guy, he's pretty bad at it. Not to mention he's annoying. Not to mention he's just annoying. But I don't know who Callum will take with him. I imagine a Callum and Sean ticket will happen. That'd be my best guess because they went into this whole shenanigans together. I don't know what's going on. I just keep telling Michael I'm glad that we don't have this in the fire department. Because it's not worth it.
No. It's nothing that you want, really. Yeah, we could have somebody starting to compact the forge because we are putting quite a bit of stuff out, eh? Or compacting silage, sorry.
We need silaging and we need plowing.
Well then, let's get the silaging. I'm gonna buy a shield. Or maybe not, let's see. Yes, I'm gonna buy a shield.
I've got a lot of money if I'm seeing them being sold at the moment.
Hello, yeah, I was about to say, yeah, there is quite a bit of money. We could even afford to buy one of the...
Do we have a powerful tractor that's not a stupid tractor?
No.
Really? This JCB is not powerful enough for the plows?
Oh yeah, the JCB could pull it, I think. Try it.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Stupid tractor, I give you a stupid tractor.
I don't want a stupid tractor, that's why I'm not taking one. I'm taking the JCB.
Good. Okay, we have now one leased and one we own. Hello Ronan, welcome to the stream. I'm just waiting for my fella.
I like how you cultivated field 5. It needs to be plowed.
No.
Ah, all of our fields need to be plowed.
I forgot to check that.
How many plows do we have?
One.
Okay, well, Peter's plowing then. Find the cultivator, and I'll go cultivate 8.
Is the second silage trailer coming down here? And who's gonna compact the silage down? That should be one of the tractors with at least 4 tires on each axle.
Where is the cultivator? Where's the main farm?
Well, the cultivator is not at the main farm. The cultivator is at our secondary. It's on the end of field number 4. On the south end.
The one I'm looking at is right in front of me, actually, at the end of field 10.
Oh, sorry, not south end, on the east end. I'm going at 10. Well, I was going at 10. There we go. You know what I like about this map? Even though the fields are big, the fields are not completely flat. There's still some character to each field. Oh, did I... Yeah, that can be. Did you... I forgot. Completely forgot. Alright, Chris. Have a good one. Oh no, 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 no. I didn't pay attention. Now it's too late. Oops. Might as well continue. Have fun, Massey lover. Hello, Mr. Frosty Jack. Morning, sir. The silage is near near the main farm, beside field 6. Wow. I said I don't think those tractors can get dirty. Boy, was I wrong. I am doing good, Mr. Frost Jack. How about yourself? Nicholas, welcome then, welcome.
Field 8 is so tiny compared to the others.
Hey?
Field 8, it's so tiny compared to the other fields we were just working on.
Oh, yeah. It's just a baby.
I get across the field at 12 clicks per hour so quickly.
Meanwhile, me here going at 9 kilometers per hour over a 1 kilometer long field that puts me at about 60. Puts me at right about 7 minutes something per run. Yeah, probably, sure. Southern, just so you know, I'm gonna speed up now.
Does Drive Control have a speed match thing?
Oh, 1050. Thank you. Do our best. You found a snack for me. What is the snack? Encore. Yeah, right. Ghost pepper flavored chips. Let me think about that for a moment. Oh, Dan. Did I tell you? Bugs and I almost made Black Hole believe that he has to eat ghost pepper, otherwise he's not allowed to go past 10,000.
That would have been great.
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
Unfortunately, somebody that was involved in this prank, quote unquote, didn't know when to stop. It was like, oh no, it's a dozen. And then...
No.
Black was like, you know, you guys had me really going. I was about to say I never felt so demotivated doing anything for my channel. But now all I'm hearing is, oh, what did he say? Water level weights or something like that? I don't know. But basically calling us out on... Yeah.
Golden opportunity missed.
Oh, that would have been so good. Because I was so that serious when I said, well, you know, I just happen to have still a pack of mine. So
I was gonna say, you still have some.
Some. I have over 30 still. Yep.
I have a cousin who loves that stuff. He's got like chips and like snacks like that that have the ghost pepper seasoning on them, and got a ghost pepper salsa.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for our second trailer. I don't know who has it.
I don't. I have a cultivator. Peter has a plow.
Why do I have them? Because when I hit 10,000, when I was a very small channel back then. Well, smaller anyway. I'm still not a big channel, but smaller, well below 10,000. I said, well, if I ever reach fudge ripple ice cream. That's not what I read initially. I was like, what?
Were you thinking of
Yeah.
the new Urban Dictionary definition there?
Exactly. I was like, what? Any Uzis. So I oh man. Yeah, so I said, if I ever... No, Peter.
You don't want to see what we're thinking about.
No.
Trust me.
No, not after yesterday. I'm still...
Not after last night.
No, that one is... No.
Yep.
No.
Not safe for life.
No. This is not safe for work. That's not... Yeah, exactly. But anywho, yeah, I said that I'm gonna eat a ghost pepper if I ever have hit 10,000. Since I'm a man of my word, I ate a ghost pepper when I hit 10,000.
I personally think we should knock a 0 off your Carolina Reaper goal.
100,000? Are you crazy? That's like in 3 or 4 years. Nope. Forget it. Hello, Max.
I think Peter would like you to take a 0 off of it too.
Yeah, no. Because then there is the remote chance that it actually would happen. I'm not crazy.
I mean, it can't be too much worse than the last one.
I don't know, you tell me. Ghost Pepper, 1 million on the Scoville. Carolina Reaper, 1.9. You tell me if that can't be worse.
I mean, you also wanted to try the Four Horsemen's burger, so...
That one I would try, because it's not just stupid pepper. There's actually some substance to it.
It's 4 peppers. 4 ghost peppers plus other hot peppers.
Yeah, exactly. But there's also meat involved and cheese. And can we stop talking about that right now? About meat and cheese and...
And you don't want to hear that I had a cheeseburger for dinner?
Yeah, Frosty, the thing is, normally I wouldn't really mind, but at the moment I do.
Got
Oh, the
2 more weeks?
2 more
More
weeks.
week?
2 more weeks.
2 more?
Yeah. I think Holy Week we have 1 day where we can have fish. Southern Wolf.
Are you allowed to have meat at all, or is it just...
No.
Okay.
No meat, no
I didn't know
dairy.
if it was a dairy thing or what.
No meat, no dairy. So we bought a trailer for almost for over $70,000, and I'm still waiting here on the field forever.
Well, Kyle and Southern Wolf and Michael are the ones who would be involved in that. So yell at them.
Well, I yell at you because you're the foreman.
I'm up at the top. The map. I'm nowhere near that.
That doesn't relieve you from your duties as a foreman.
Kyle is doing silage, it looks like, so he's excused. So, yeah. And I see Michael now doing some kind of way of getting over to the shop, so... You do buy a Chrome?
Did I what?
You buy a Chrome?
Yeah. Helper J, who is using helpers for crying out loud?
I wonder if the AI-owned fields, that's just triggering because we have some kind of notification system. Like when one of their fields gets harvested, it shows up that.
Maybe because we don't lose any money.
And unless somebody is pressing H. Oh.
And doesn't even realize it.
Yeah, that's the only thing. If somebody's driving along and presses H, and well, I mean, it usually ejects you from the vehicle when you press H. The helper's driving, not you. So, I don't know.
I have to. Yeah, so I'm. If you want to know, Southern, stop for a second. I have to try something out. I mean, Ubisoft support was nice enough to. Oh no, Michael, you can't blame Peter on that one. They were nice enough to help me out here very quickly, very timely, and now I have to see if I can log into Ubisoft again because they did deactivate my 2FA. Well, that's what I thought too, but apparently I can't.
I thought you did turn it off.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but as I said, it's... What?
Oh. No, you didn't. I just turned it off. Hire assistant was still on.
Oh, sorry. Ubisoft.
What's the deal with it? Were you locked out of your account again today?
Hmm?
You locked out of your account again?
Well, it's stupid 2FA and I have a different phone, so...
Oh. Are they one of those stupid ones that makes 2FA pointless because they can just deactivate it and nothing matters?
No, actually, I had to send them all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but they were still able to deactivate it and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid TFA. That's stupid 2FA that doesn't actually do anything.
Well, but they have to deactivate it though.
It makes it mildly more inconvenient, but nothing more. True 2FA, you're locked out and you're done.
Yeah. It's true.
Like that's that. You've lost that account. And the company can just when all you need to do is have access to their system to disable it and override it. It's not true security. Because all it takes is access to one of their accounts and you have everybody's accounts.
Change your username. Yay! I can do it. Northern. Oof. And it's just enough. Username must be unique. Somebody has...
I was going to say, somebody else probably already has it.
Got to be joking. Okay. Somebody has TNA.
That I'm not surprised.
Oh, yeah. I just remembered the other... Yeah. Of course not. I'm not going into that. Somebody has Northern Alex. Is somebody watching my stream and just right now going out of their flippin' way?
No, but it's entirely possible that somebody else saw that you didn't take it, so they took it.
Alex North. Taken.
It's like the people that recognize when something's going to be big and just park a domain. And then hold it hostage from maybe a large corporation so they can get a payout when the corporation really wants it.
I'm not a large corporation.
No, but they have something you want. That's just a hypothesis. I don't know if it's actually the case. It could be somebody who's actually using it because that's something that they go by.
Legitimately, possible.
Yeah.
Highly unlikely,
I mean,
but possible.
I don't have the Twitter handle for my usual username.
Yeah.
I have an underscore in front of it.
Well, guess what my name now is?
I don't know.
Northern Farms. There it is. Done.
Did you not just back out and do it later?
Well, yeah, I could have, but what good does it do?
I mean, is this something you can change willy-nilly whenever you want, or are you now stuck with that?
Oh no, you can change that every 30 days.
Oh.
Soft D. Hey, that would have been a nice one, eh?
You like all those Steam people that go through like 20 names for whatever the relevant joke is at the time?
Yeah.
Confuse the heck out of all their friends.
I'm complaining bitterly right now to Ubisoft.
What, because somebody user took your name?
Yep.
Nothing they can do about that.
No, but you know what? I wonder if I was that user. I really wonder if I was that user on my, you know, with my business email. That's why I just asked Ubisoft if they could look who has that name, what email that is, and if it is my business email, then Southern Alex, you would be surprised. There is a guy that's named Southern Alex. Do you play Civ 5? Not if I want to do something in that week. Why did the Halium?
Should play Civ 5 at some point.
Yeah, you know where that would end.
Be great.
That would
do it like for a week.
A week-long stream. For the first 2 rounds.
No, actually it's not that bad.
No.
Early on we could get through probably a good 20 to 30 rounds in a 2-hour stream. Later on it would take longer just because more units and more lag because more units.
That's true. Yes, Frosty, I did yesterday. Yeah, no, yesterday. They are doing very well. Hello, Team Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. My wife is very, very excited about the new patio furniture. She has no idea that I went ahead and went a step further. Which ones, Luke? Yes, exactly. The versatiles are on American what's it called?
American Weakness Model.
That one. When was the last time you visited Germany? That would have been last year for Gamescom.
Last summer. August.
Hey, Frank. What? YTY? Oh, okay, I see. Never mind. Oh, look, Michael is right behind him with a Ford. %, and you evoke. Michael, you're up. Good morning, Jamie. Chris, that's the panel for GPS. The 5.9 denotes the working width, then the offset is 0, and the 250 that you see counting down is the length of the, or the distance to the edge of the field. So, Michael, how do you like the versatile? Distance to the edge of the world. Yeah. Yeah. It's a thing, I guess. Let's be honest. Do you think there's actually people that really believe it, or do you think that those are all just internet trolls? Dan.
Believe what?
That you can drive off the edge of the earth because it's a disc.
Well, I'm sure there's some people who believe it. I didn't know you were an electrician, Frank.
At the theme park, nonetheless.
Well, I know where he works. I just didn't know that that was his specific job. I knew he worked in maintenance stuff, but I didn't know what specifically he did.
But did you think he's pushing one of those little cars around and... Oh, mister, let me clean that up for you.
I feel like at one point he was janitorial. Thought. He started.
It's an illusion that you see the earth is round. I'm sorry. I mean, that is... Like, even the church. And people say the church is delusional. I disagree for obvious reasons, but... Even the church says that the earth is not flat. So... I don't know. Ubisoft is getting back to me.
Wow. I'm impressed.
With what?
They're responding so quickly.
At 1:20 in the morning?
Just in general. I don't know where their support office is.
Well, they probably have people there 24/7 these days.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. But I don't know where exactly they're
East
at
Coast
for
somewhere.
that.
Actually, I think Ubisoft support would be in Quebec.
Yeah, so I was gonna say I think Montreal. Yes, I saw the Australia doesn't exist conspiracy. That one made me laugh way too hard.
Why? Like,
I think that it's all an illusion put on by the governments of the world.
What?
That all the airline pilots are in on it too. All they really do is fly you off to an island somewhere nearby.
And make a big round trip out of it.
Yep. Yep. It's something. I'll see if I can find the post for you afterwards. I'm gonna do it right now, because I can.
I can't. I don't even know.
Brilliance does not exist.
And you are full. Where Kyle is.
I just sent you the text of it.
I have
pretty
to,
great.
I have to.
It's pretty great.
But that certainly must be trolls. Like there is just no way I will not.
It's some Swedish personality. That's all I know.
Got to be friggin'.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite conspiracy theory things in quite a while, I have to say.
I don't want to live on this earth anymore. And people say the Christians are delusional.
Oopsie.
5 has been cultivated. Yeah, somebody cultivated it instead of plowing it. I don't know.
Yes, plow it, Peter.
Weird people.
Kyle or Michael, can you come to the north end of field 10, please?
Uh-oh.
Bring a tractor.
Hey, Johannes. Maybe this is all a dream. Yep. Conspiracy theories with Dan and Alex. Yeah. I'm not much of a conspiracy theorist. Theoretic. What do I do? No, I just keep the pedal pushed on. The theory is that they came up with this island of Australia to cover up that they were dumping prisoners in the ocean. Oh boy. Who's coming in?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe Luke.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Good call. Southern, just stop for a second, please.
Luke, if you get a tractor and come to the north end of field 10, I will be forever grateful.
What happened?
Don't worry about it.
No, I do worry about it though.
Oh, wait, I wonder. Never mind, problem solved. Never mind, Luke. Where? Field 5. Ah.
I'll be right back. Good morning, Isaac. No, we're not joking around here. I want to get stuff done. Hey Josh, Brett, welcome, welcome. Not on my screen and unrelated. So then what did you do? Hey, Taja.
Where are you going?
Huh?
Where are you going?
To the shop.
Break something?
Mm-hmm. His mind. Maybe. It's too bad that you can't wave. Hello. Yeah, it might look smaller, but wait till it's fully...
Go on.
Trying to find the right word, and not the word that I almost used. Extended. Unfold. Whatever.
Okay, well, extended was the first one that came to my mind. What came to your mind? You had to stop and reword.
Exactly. I have to.
I'm so confused.
There's no telling, that's true, and I will not tell. Because this ain't show and tell. Oh, BTT. You had to go then.
You see, that doesn't make sense with this thing, though.
No, it doesn't, because it doesn't erect.
Why I was...
Well, that's
Yeah,
the thing, though.
it-
Just with I was.
The first thing that came to my mind was fully extended. And I'm like,
Unfolded?
and obviously that can be...
Well, yeah, but extended is not really correct either,
Right.
technically.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think, like, what could be
well,
misinterpreted first thing you say.
It wasn't even dirty. It was just, it was like, okay, it's not erect because it doesn't, but it's not really extended either because it doesn't extend technically. It unfolds, I guess. But that's not necessarily, yeah, I don't know.
Floyd?
Yeah, there you go. Deployed, that's a good one.
I mean, realistically, whenever you start a statement saying, it may look small now, but wait until, it's probably going to be misinterpreted.
Yeah, well, that's very true too.
Okay, that's amusing to see. Gigantic, ridiculous tractor pulling that trailer.
Gigantic, ridiculous tractor. Huh?
One that Southern's driving.
Oh. No, it is a lot bigger than the other one. It's in fact 3 meters wider. I don't know, come out of your tractor and caress it, maybe. Oh, there's Michael. There you go. Let me measure it. I almost spilled my coffee. Oh. Oh yeah. Now we're making progress. Hey, Shiva. Oh, we got into a discussion about size. You might want to keep your distance because... Oh wow, this is filling up fast now. Oh, lovely. Yeah, all farmers with small implements say that. And that again is what all farmers with very small implements say that. But wow. How deep is that rabbit hole, I wonder? Wow. Huh. Hello NSR, how's it going? It might seem like a little bit of a waste right now, but if I don't waste those 3 rows here on the side, then we're not gonna get this. Oh, what's going on here? Michael, you are too far ahead. Michael, you are too far ahead. A whole English class watching you play Farming Simulator. Oh, good. Oh, good. Great. Perfect. Well, hope you guys learned something. Today we learned about farmers. Oh, goodness. Peter. Oh wow! Who would have ever thought that a farm stream can?
I mean, to be fair, it's the same game that we had the license plate debacle.
Oh wow! Yes, that's I
So-
I almost forgot about that. Almost.
I think it's less who would have thought it'd be farm sim and why is it always farm sim?
It's true.
Because it's always farm sim.
All of them are now discussing what the most fitting word was. Extend, deploy. Fitting word was extend, deploy, or erect. I personally think deploy. Yeah, Vec is onto something there. Michael, make a wide turn to your right now. Because I have to turn right. And swing around. Right, not left. There you go. Oh, by the time this is all done, we make a halfway usable farm helper out of him. It's definitely getting better.
Worst case scenario, you just promote him to supervisor, put him in a pickup truck.
Hey?
Worst case scenario, you just promote him out of the position. Him as a supervisor, put him in a pickup truck.
Yeah.
Call him the farm sergeant.
That's why they made him the sergeant, I think. We can break things.
I mean, that's usually. That's a lot of times why people get promoted up.
Michael, can you please not? You are destroying crops. He lost it. He lost it. All of a sudden, the tractor just rears over, pushes me all the way out of my row. Like,
So that's what did it. All of the other ones, you were fine, but
Yeah.
that's what did it.
That did him in. That did him in.
I had to mute my mic for like 5 minutes on the other one.
All right, DJ, have a good one. That is funny. That is funny right there. I don't care who you are. Kyle, how's the compacting going there? We have 3 more, I think, and then we should be done here with the field. At which point it's 2 AM. Or 4 AM for Michael. It's not a headset. It's just headphones. Sony. What are they called? Sony NVRXB450. Must be Australia. Yeah, the setup is still the same. Who needs milk? Huh? Dan is not a she. Pretty sure anyway.
Dan also has plenty of milk in the fridge, so there's no need for me to get milk.
Are
I'm pretty
you
sure my voice, the sound of my voice would probably give it away.
You would think so.
I mean, I do know some girls with deep voices, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah. But then again, you know these days and whatnot. Maybe you identify as an Apache attack helicopter. You never know.
I prefer a Trident nuclear submarine, but it's just me.
I see.
Much more interesting on a technological level.
Do not assume, please. Here we go again. You can tell that he's from Toronto. Yeah, see, that's the fun thing. There is such a thing as biology, so I don't have to assume. More assumptions. Oh. No, King David, the chat keeps it interesting. That's what keeps it interesting. I know, feels way faster. Oh boy. User unknown. Yes, you should. I agree. I'm known for my unplanned dirty jokes. No, up until they restricted my channel, I was absolutely not known for that. Oh, from Mr. Schmoyer. Yes, of course I remember Mr. Schmoyer. Road rage. Who, me? Never. I'm Canadian. They're too friggin' nice. Eh?
Yeah, the whole Canadian being nice thing kind of got broken when you dealt with Chad.
Yeah.
And you've also got James, so...
Yeah, exactly. So, it's up for it. Oh, look at that here. Michael is driving that tractor now like a man. So proud of him. All that initial hesitation is gone. What are we planting on 5?
5's not ready for seeding, but...
Wheat. How about wheat?
Wheat?
No, wheat. THC. Industrial grade. Medicinal. No?
No. Luke, 8 is ready for seating if you want to go up there. Let me see what's worthwhile. Soybeans are still good. Canola's not bad either. Let's put canola up on 8. And we'll eventually put soybeans on 5 once it's plowed and cultivated.
What's Kyle sorry for?
Don't know. Oh, probably on the silage pit.
Yeah, it's insane how fast the trailer fills up now.
When you triple the amount of silage coming in, and triple going out.
No, it's just a third more. Big X. Bigger is better. Peter is losing here too.
I'm not even looking at that, I'm looking at what Shiva said. About your intermission background music. I think that's great.
Oh yeah.
Shots fired by Cadet Alex.
Who's no longer a cadet, by the way. I finished my training. What? Oh wow, this is so big and heavy that I can't lift it alone. Just need not when it's fully deployed. What? Why can't you move? You're laughing again? Stop laughing, stop working. Unbelievable.
I mean, it's kind of your fault.
Get ready, Southern, get ready. 98%, 99, and 100. Well, that's a good thing. More assumptions being made. Yeah. Go cry to your MLA about it. My face is red and it hurts. the things I could say. Yeah, Shiva, it's getting there. Do we have any seeds? Nope. I don't think so.
I don't even want to know what that one was meaning.
No kidding. I'm just gonna leave that right where it is. Oh my goodness, those versatiles are dirty. Hey British, how's it going? The seatbelt. No, Danielle, actually I did not explain that one. Oh, they finally seen Peter's message. It BSD'd on me. So... shit error. Sure. Shiver me timber. Yeah. Yes, I am user. Very much so. Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to the DLC release because, well, let's face it, the only one that there is already modeled is pretty sloppy, and I mean, if you look at it, seems almost like the bigger they are, the less effort they put in it. What you mean that whole theory from Peter Russell? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what he says. Oh, well, they're big enough, they are just there. They just show up. Oh man. Yeah. Oh nice. How was it? What was that all about? Is Palm Sunday next Sunday already? I don't know. It could be, yeah. Wait a second, that means that next the week after would be Holy Week. Wow. Michael, it's coming to an end. Now, how is that with Catholics? Because I honestly don't know. Are you guys meat and dairy as well, or just... Lovely. I guess if you're vegan, then it doesn't really matter to you, but I am not vegan at all. Hey, Casper! How you doing, buddy?
Hey, it's Casper! I haven't seen Casper in a while.
So which one did you like what? Someone think about what you just said.
Come on. Come on.
We're done here.
Oh look, it's the other Dan.
Hmm? Who's your favorite Dan? There it is. Let's go, guys. Why can't I move? I'm so stuck. I can't displace him. Who's your Dan? There can be only one, I guess. Turn the all-wheel drive on if you must. I mean, I'm almost tempted to do that. Oh, I didn't even realize that I have a little wheel in the front. Well, it is a little wheel, yeah, but it's a wheel still. Don't you be hating for the size of the wheel? We're just not getting out of the rabbit hole tonight anymore, are we? Alright, on that note, Mm-hmm. Then 2.0 is a beta, unstable and may become unresponsive. There it is, everybody.
.0.1 release. I can't wait to find out what the patch notes are.
No kidding, eh?
Probably has something to do with being a part of the EMS department again.
Oh, look at that. Kyle did an amazing job here. Wow. I am thoroughly impressed.
I'm not sure how I feel about those patch notes.
What? The soft D?
Mm-hmm.
No, well. Wow, look at that. Those boys have it figured out.
Yeah, that issue never being fixed, BTT, unless the issue is to burn them to the ground.
What is? Of not liking tractors, yeah. In the Quonset down there. Wow, Dan, look at this. Those boys are not fooling around here.
Yeah.
Nice. How do you like the versatile, Kyle?
Oh god.
Well played, sir. Well played. Well played, yep. Nice.
Well, there it is. I feel like the chat is turning against me here.
Oh, Dan, I think we're gonna end the stream at this point. And just leave the floppy where it is. Yeah, Minion, 2 versatile tractors, both from American Eagle Modding.
Nice name change there, Dan.
Huh? Where?
On Discord.
Oh. But yeah, gentlemen, we just leave the soft and whatnot. Yeah, I think the issue with a 12-wheel tractor though is never gonna get resolved.
Only if me and Casper can burn them all.
There will be no burning of tractors. There will be, however, the end of the stream coming now, since we are live for 3 hours, 12 minutes and 22 seconds. And yeah, that shall be enough for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it, had a little bit of fun. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, most likely with A3L, since it's Wednesday. And yeah, until then, Northern Alex signing off. God bless. Bye-bye.